What is up, guys? It is Devil here, and welcome. This is episode 52 of the Oxford United Manager, and let's get straight into this. We have a game against Scunthorpe in the league first. A really important game there, pushing for playoff places, followed by a match against Colchester. Sorry, fucking hell, I always get this confused. Chesterfield in the FA Cup, yeah. And then a match against Hartlepool in the league, which isn't that important. Then followed by a really important match against Millwall in the John Paints Trophy. And finally, the match against Chesterfield in the league. So a lot of games to go through. So let's start. As you see, this is quite an attacking lineup for the game against Scunthorpe. I'm playing Levens and Zaleski at the same time. They're kind of my attacking midfielders, and I'm also playing Atanesov and Constable at the same time, which means we're going to go all out and attack this episode. I always get this game and this episode confused. This game. And you know, Scunthorpe are actually doing really well in the league, so I was expecting them to be hard opponents to beat. But what I was not expecting was for them to score in the 22nd minute with a nice volley from Dagnall. That is unexpected. So yeah, really well done to them. But you know, unfortunately, we're 1-0 down now, and before half time we need to get a goal back if we're gonna like even the score out. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. We really didn't. We didn't start getting in gear until the second half whistle. Although we did have a series of chances in the first half. None of them were as good or as outstanding as Dagnall's effort, which gave them the lead. And yeah, like I was saying, Scunthorpe are actually a playoff place team. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, they're pushing for playoff places. So to win against them would be really good. It would be the equivalent of Chelsea beating like Liverpool or something. So yeah. They're a good team. They're a good team, and unfortunately for me, I mean, yeah, well, whatever. We scored in the 50th minute, but unfortunately it was a sweaty goal. And yeah, even though Tass have got in the end of it, I felt kind of bad. But hey, I'm gonna take it because you know we're one down to Scunthorpe, who are a good team in the league, and we want to be beating them every day. So that made the score level, and I was really lucky to see Scunthorpe hit the bar from that effort a little bit later on. That's followed up by an offside decision. But, you know, we didn't, like, in the second half, towards the 70th minute, this is where we started creating the chances, becoming the better squad, the better side, you know, showing our ability, showing why we're in front of Scunthorpe at this point, and, well, yeah. The one bad thing in the league that's actually holding us back at the minute is our goal difference. So if we had seen a couple of these chances go in, then maybe, just maybe would have sorted it out. But unfortunately nothing happened, and although we were pushing for the last 10 minutes, unfortunately it was one of those times where we were just pushing too much, and only a bit of good defending, I'm pretty sure made the score stay level at the 90th minute. And you know, from there on, Atansov had another little chance, but it wasn't good enough really. And yeah, the final score was 1-1 at full time, as you see there, which is a decent result. I mean, I will take it because it means that we are still in the playoff places. We're still a one win from top, and you know, we can still manage to get something out of our league position this season. So yeah, moving on to the next match again in the FA Cup, and I play quite a bad side. I mean, Harriet, Fry, Levin, and then not the best of forwards. I think I play Pope, Smalley, and what's his face, Pritchard. So I'm not really expecting many goals, and you know, from the forwards I meant to say, and the goal didn't actually come from the forwards. I lost my train of thought there. I apologise. The goal didn't actually come from the forwards. It came from the defenders. Kay Osborne goes through and smashes the ball with his head into the net past Chesterfield to make it 1-0 to us in the 14th minute. So a nice early start, and then Smalley doubled our lead a few minutes later on the 26th minute. And that gave us a 2-0 lead against Chesterfield. And, you know, I'm feeling fine about this because we're going in 2-0 up at half-time, hopefully, if we don't concede up till then. And from there on, we can just play out the game defensively or look on to get another goal and settle the game itself. So, you know, we were in a pretty good position. We could make those choices. And we didn't stop pushing, like, not going to lie. I was kind of expecting Smalley to score there. Would have been a really nice goal to witness. And yeah, Chesterfield didn't really create many chances until the second half. For some reason, I really think that's offside, which I think it was. But you know, Clark managed to get the ball and stop the ball going in, which is the only important thing that matters. And from there on, we were still creating the chance. I mean, Smalley goes through with that nice little run there, and you know, managed to see see Oxford United get a corner a bit later on. This is with Levin, and Levin again whips it to Osborne, who nearly doubled his tally. But yeah, this is approaching the later minutes of the game, and nothing else was really happening. We were still winning 2-0, and we had the potential to go 3-0 up. A really nice effort from Smalley. That was using pinpoint accuracy, going straight on target. Luckily for them, the keeper saved. And, we couldn't get anything from the corners. But that pretty much wrapped up the game. We only had this chance with Craddock a few minutes later. This just shows that even in the 90th minute, we're still pushing. I mean, as it always has been with Oxford. We don't stop till the game is over. And the game was over when we won 2-0. So, yeah, really a first half performance from the team. But a win in the FA Cup sees us go into the latter round, which means that we will probably be playing a Premier League team next, because it's around this point that we start playing them. So, because it's obviously January, there's the transfers, and this is the one transfer that we actually get out. I get rid of Marvo Win. He hasn't improved much. He hasn't improved at all for me, and his acceleration has gone down. And I don't feel I actually need him anymore. I have two very able centre halves from my youth squad with David Watkis and Paul Buxton, and I'm going to start playing them, especially Paul Buxton. So yeah. Also, Win was on a really high salary, something like 4k, and so I just flogged him off because I don't actually need him anymore. But thanks Marvel Win for your time at Oxford, and bye, bitch. Anyway, moving on to the game against Hartlepool, you can see here Craddock started really exceptionally well with this wonderful volley, and just wow, I don't expect that from him, and he was actually on fire because. Hardly a few minutes later, he managed to turn the defender and smash in another one into the top corner. So at this point, which is 6 minutes into the game, Craddock has 2 goals and is pushing for a hat-trick. So yeah, we're in a pretty good position. Hartlepool aren't going to do much from here on, are they? Because they're already 2-0 down, and it's not even 10 minutes gone yet. So we are up for this, and Craddock is up for this. So I was expecting a few more goals. This was the game when we could sort out our goal difference. So let's see how it happens. Through the match, we kept attacking the whole time, and we were creating more chances than them, and the chances that we were creating were better, and we looked more likely to score again than they did to score for a first time. And that was how it was pretty much, because we were just using every chance we could to attack, and a bit of confusion there, but the ball did eventually fall to Defudis. And even now, he's still managed to keep the ball and pop off a shot, which is really encouraging, because Hartlepool were just pretty much down and out of this game in the first 8 to 10 minutes, wherever I scored the goal. I can't remember, 6 minutes I think it was. And in the first half, they didn't actually have anything, and it wasn't until the second half that they even started to show some way of getting back into the match. And actually, we're really unlucky to see that effort go wide, but in the end, we were the we were the better side. I apologise for coughing. Because Mr. Pope scored in the 65th minute, near the 69th, nearly there. I want to score in the 69th minute in the final or something if we get to it. And at this point we were 3-0 up, and I was feeling fine. Maybe another goal to really maximise out what we could do against Hartlepool. To really sort out our goal difference. We had something like 9-10 goals behind. So another goal would be really welcome. And unfortunately, it didn't come then. I mean, Heslop hardly ever scores for me. And the final score, as you see, there was 3-0 at full time, and a really, really nice game. A game where we just attacked the whole time, and Hartlepool had 1 or 2 chances, and they weren't very good either. So we pretty much dominated this game, and hopefully we could take that on against Millwall. Carry on that domination in the John Pagestones Trophy, which I want to win again for a second time, because I don't know, I don't see it as important as the FA Cup, but it's really nice. It's still a trophy to win. So moving into the game against Millwall, we started brightly. We had the first chance in the first couple of minutes, but Millwall actually scored against us in the 8th minute. I know, a bit of a piss take, sweaty goal. I'm pissed. I'm gonna get Millwall back for this. I'm gonna score instantly. So I pretty much scored instantly on the 16th minute. Tanasov again went through, and there is his trademark celebration. We all love a Tanasov celebration. But a really nice, neat effort into the bottom corner, beating the keeper, and we were suddenly back in the game already. And it was shaping up to be a really good one. And Tanasov eventually played through Harriet, who could have put us 2-1 up, and Atanasov could have done that as well on the rebound, but unfortunately we didn't have enough luck with us to get it in. Good keeping from them as well, and Harriet had a long range effort. I love scoring the long range efforts. I only score a couple of them per season, but they're really nice to watch when they do go in. But unfortunately, Millwall managed to go through and sweat it again for a 2-1 lead. So I'm pretty pissed again. I'm going to score instantly because I hate Millwall and I hate the fact that they sweat out. So guess what I did? Scored instantly. 39th minute, Pritchard went through a really nice side foot effort into the bottom corner. I really enjoyed this goal. We'll just see the replay on it. Look at this. He takes it in his stride with the turn and then just like side foots it in the opposite corner with almost no power, but it was still enough to beat the keeper. So yeah, 2-2 and not even half time yet. So this was looking to be a good game, but unfortunately there weren't that many chances in the second half. That should have been the most definite penalty I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, unfortunately it wasn't, and Millwall took the lead again in the 78th minute. So again, I was pretty pissed because it was another one of those goals where they just put it in the middle and expect someone to get on the end of it. So I wanted to punish them. I wanted to score my own sweaty goal against them. But unfortunately it didn't happen because I ended up scoring from a corner to make it 3-3 in the 88th minute, as it always is with cup games, guys. I was going to say cup finals. We score in the 90th minute or thereabouts, which is always lovely because, hey, 90th minute goals, why not? I'm in at 3-3, and not going to lie, guys, 3-3 was the final score. Oh, god damn it. 3-3 was the final score. So, yeah, moving on to the next game against West Brom in the FA Cup. This wasn't actually on the calendar, but that's because we didn't get through. So this is the next round after we beat Chesterfield, and yeah, let's get straight into this. Unfortunately, because I didn't know that we were playing West Brom, because I don't actually look at my calendar apart from the start of the month, I didn't rest Atanasov or Constable. So they weren't in the best fitness, and unfortunately that meant that they couldn't play. So I had to rely on Craddock, which isn't a bad option, but Craddock isn't the best, to be honest. And we've had a couple of free kicks throughout the season that were like close to going in, but this was nowhere near because to be honest, I'm absolutely bollocks at free kicks. Constable did play, sorry. It was Atanasov that didn't, and I had to swap Constable out at half time because of his fitness. But yeah. Don't ever let me take free kicks. I'm pretty bad at them. Obviously, we're playing West Brom, so I'm expecting a really tough display. Maybe having like a 3-0 comeback that we need or something. But I didn't actually get that. I was a bit disappointed because, somehow we looked the better of the side in the first half. But it was a pretty shambolic game. I'm not going to lie because none of the teams actually created many good chances, and West Brom surprisingly were like defending more than they were attacking, which I found interesting. But I don't mind. I mean, Oxford will take it. We played really well this game going forward. It's just a shame we couldn't score anything until this wonderful effort from Harriet in the 50th minute. What a well taken goal. I love him. He always scores in important games, Mr. Harriet. Wow, finesse right into the top corner on the volley. Wow, how many times did you see that? And that gave us an important lead against West Brom in the FA Cup. So, yeah. It looks like we could do stuff until I thought that was going to be a foul then. But luckily for us, it wasn't. The ref decided not to play it. And, yeah, the final score was 1-0. So we actually beat West Brom, guys. But I just wanted to show you this. We have signed Lucas Piazon on loan. I really wanted to get rid of Marlon Wynn because, like I said, he had a high wage. It was 5,000. And Lucas Piazon, 10,000 wage. I managed to afford him. And now I have Lucas Piazon and Atanasov and Constable to rely on. So going into the game against Chesterfield in the league away, I was expecting a win. And Lucas Piazon got his debut instantly. And he is such a beast player. If I was on PS3, I would buy him every time because, I can use tricks on the PS3. Skills. Sorry, not tricks. But yeah, he is such a tank. He really deserves every bit of credit that I give him. And I'm going to give him lots and lots. He has really good stamina, really good fitness. And overall, I think he's a really good signing, even for a loan for a year. To be honest, I think he's going to do really well. And I might look to buy him whenever I can afford him. So yeah, Atanasov, unfortunately missed that effort. I thought that was going in. It's one of his trademark chips, really, to be honest. I mean, I love it when he scores when he chips the keeper. But this wasn't a game of many chances, to be honest. And yeah, only when Zalewski went through later on did he, and made it 1-0. And that was pretty much the only chance of the match, not going to lie. Because after that 68th minute goal from Zalewski, the next highlight I have to show you is the fact that it was actually 1-0 at full time. So yeah, we did get Paul Buxton sent off in the 83rd minute, but it didn't really impact anything. Unfortunately, he won't play the next couple of games, but yeah. Oh, he's still a good player. So this has been the end of the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and here's one of the latest transfers and the last transfers for January. I flog off Craddock for 160,000 because I have enough strikers to rely on now. So yeah, guys, like I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.